Good morning, YouTube. Today, I'm going to be going out here on this bus again. Venture. I haven't been keeping up with it. It's one of those ventures. Could be venture 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who knows? But it's one of them. But I'm coming out here today, and I'm going to go ahead and tackle taking down these speakers and bringing them in and reinstalling because it was hot on this bus. So I'm going to take them down, bring them in, and reinstall them inside the garage and put it back up because it came with grills. The grill's about shattered. So, and I'm pressing a little up to beat the walls and stuff like that. So, back on this venture. And one thing I don't like waltzes. Or, what's the other ones? The hornets. Shoot. Those jokers do not play. Or even different kind of spiders. I try to stay out their way. See, it's pretty cool on the bus already. It ain't too bad. Those are old lights and stuff that I gotta put on. What I took off. Here's the speakers we're going with. We're going with the auto pipe 6.5. Yeah. All right. And I got my DVD player ordered. I went with one that's HDMI. I had to order the switch box for them too. So along with the switch box, it's going to allow me to, this is one I had hooked up to the sound part, but it's too small. So he has grills that came with it. So I got to take this in and take the old speaker off and try to use this grill. This one might be a little difficult to use because it's all cracked up. So what I probably end up doing is re-drilling holes for this one. And go from there with it. But yes, so back on here, day 2. Well, I ain't gonna say what day it is because I can't quite remember. I gotta cut that wire right there. But when the DVD player come in, I'm gonna order it's HDMI, so I ordered a switch box for it. So the switch box is 1 input and 2 outputs of HDMI. So that'll give him a better quality picture of it. So I guess I'll start with the back. Since it gets the hottest back here. And they start taking them down. Yeah, I mean, it just would look like somebody just like when they screwed them up there, they screwed them too tight. You don't want to screw them too tight up there because that's when you start cracking those guys. And it looked like that's what happened to these up here. All right, let's get started. So stay tuned. I'm just about done. And what I'm doing, I'm actually just putting back the positive wire. Because it's got a mark on the back of the speaker with a marker red where the wire is positive. So I'm just making sure I know. Because detail the wire is so badly dirty and stuff, I can't tell which one is positive. So I tucked the positive wire, tuck the positive wire back up in there. So I know when I get to hook the speakers up, the wire that's hanging down below is going to be the negative. And 9 times out of 10, I have to change the ends out on them anyway. To secure the aftermarket speakers. But what I'm going to try to do with these, I got 3 more to take down. They're so badly beat up. I'm going to try my best to get new screws. I'm going to take those off. I'm going to clean them up real good. And I'm going to hit them with some 2-in-1 paint. And I'm going to try to put a washer, glue a washer on the back end and put a washer on the front end. And that might secure it a little better. But when I screw it up there, I'm just going to barely snug it. Because, yeah, they're so badly done in for. I mean, this could come from never being tampered with, and then the factory had it so tight, and over a period of time being so hot, they dry and brittle. But a lot of times, if you just snug them, you know, they're not going anywhere. They're not going to fall out or anything. Because the speakers are so lightweight anyway. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to take down. And I'm definitely got to come back and drill a bigger hole for this and the HDMI cable to run up in there. Yeah, definitely. And then go from there with it. Yep, and while I'm at it, the hole I drill, I'm gonna see that they have like for car audio amps, we have insulation and rubber. I'm gonna see if they find that rubber that make it a little more decorative, and see I could just plug this one in right in that spot. But for that, I have to run a drop cord, extension cord, and plug it into that one. That'll give the TV's power. But yeah, I'm kind of sort of excited to see how it's gonna do. And then so just stay tuned. I mean, because right now the TVs are big for what he's trying to do. But like I said, he got a little bit more work he need to do on the bus. Need to get somebody to re-tint it. Yeah, the tint is starting to just wrinkle up. But I think the windows are already tinted. And just go from there with it. You know, these lights, like I said, I might just put the LED strips back on that far wall all the way. That means when you lights it up, you still can see some type of reflection. So I thought about putting them right here, but then you don't want nobody looking up at them. Matter of fact, when he comes up here tomorrow, I'll ask him which one he want to stick them at. And I'll help out where he can just hit that switch and you can see what you need to see. If he wants them right in here, that's fine too. It's no problem. But yeah, stay tuned. All right, YouTube, that's all of them down, as you can see. So I'm gonna come back and put the speakers inside of that, and that's gonna be another video. We're gonna go with like a audio pipe in there, and I wish I could find some new grills for them that actually come on these buses, but this bus is so old that a lot of stuff has been discontinued. Even if they had any aftermarket brands, they've been discontinued. So I'm just gonna try to patch up the old ones and just make them work. All right, so stay tuned for that. I haven't decided what color I'm gonna paint them yet. By the interior being blue and black, I might just go with a blue grill. I don't know. But just stay tuned. Signing off. GSC, baby, you know, all day and day.